Critical Game 5 of the opening round of these NBA playoffs almost upon us. Welcome to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson. And our postseason coverage tonight is from Miami as the Atlanta Hawks. You take a look at the Hawks. They couldn't quite pull it off in Game 4. It was a close one. Now looking to battle back here in Game 5. Shaq, this has been a hard-fought series. It's on your floor. They got to take control.
As we all know, Ernie, if they lose tonight, they're facing elimination on the road in Game 6. As this series progresses, the margin for error has gotten smaller and smaller.
Time now to send it down to Kevin Harlan. He's courtside. Kev.
And this is what the playoffs are all about. It's 2-2. And we're in a crucial Game 5 of this first-round Eastern Conference match. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan here with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. We've got the Atlanta Hawks taking on Miami. Taking a look at Miami. With the series tied 2 games apiece, a chance here to retake the series lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
Well, it's no secret, guys, that in this situation, the winner of Game 5 goes on to win the series the vast majority of the time. So they don't want to let this one get away from them, and they have to go out on the road and win Game 6 in hostile territory.
Yeah, must win in a Game 6 on the road. Not the position you want to be in. I agree, Steve. They'd like to handle business here with their fans in front of them in a more comfortable environment at home.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Atlanta Hawks. Millsap at power forward with Horford at center. Kyle Korver is out there with Schroeder. And it's Bazemore at the 3 spot. And he gets it to go. Schroeder's got his first points of the game.
Well, they just gave him 2 points. Defensively, you're going to have to tighten things up here. That's not a good sign.
Wade passes to Dragic. Dishes it to Stoudemire. He feeds it to Wade. Wade, right side. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
He doesn't need to fade away on that move. He can go straight up, make it an easier shot.
And it's the Hawks' ball. They come off the loss on Friday.
Well, they were definitely the favorites going into that one, but it was a much tougher game than people anticipated, and they couldn't get it done.
You know, the way I looked at it, these were 2 evenly matched teams. I mean, I think the scoreboard pointed that out and brought that to fruition.
Just 2 to shoot. Here's Schroeder. Again, the Hawks score.
Boy, they are locked and loaded early. 3 for 3.
Now Wade. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Kicks it to Stoudemire. Over to the wing. Dragic dishes to Stoudemire. A baseline J. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist.
Smart. Use that big height advantage. Get the shot off.
Well, it's hard to put a big man on him, Steve, that far from the hoop. I mean, he's versatile.
Here's Schroeder to the right side. There's the pick. Horford kicks to Schroeder. 6 to shoot. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
That's a shot he's got to hit, and you don't get too many better looks from that range.
Stoudemire setting the pick for Dragic. On the wing, Dang. Dragic a screen on Millsap. Dang attacking. Here's Wade. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Bazemore. Wade is covering. Leaps for it. It's stolen by Wade. Now here's Dragic. D right on him. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Heat shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
2.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Both good from the line that time. Here's Schroeder. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. They set the pick. Pass to Korver. Just 5 to shoot. There's the 3. Atlanta again missing. Haslam with it. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Dragic the pass to Wade. Back to Dragic. Stoudemire inside. Working on Horford. The shot by Stoudemire, no good. A chance now to go over to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer.
I asked him what he said to his guys in the locker room, and he said, I told them the only way we can lose is if we beat ourselves. There's no way that if we play our game, certainly a lot of confidence in that pep talk, gentlemen.
And thanks for that story, Doris. And that one's good. Schroeder's got 6. And it's Miami's ball. Dragic kicks to Haslam. Wade outside. Stoudemire setting the pick for Wade. Dang gets a wide open look, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. He has 5.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Schroeder. That's good.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
The Heat have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's Wade. Bazemore grabs the miss.
Well, as far as jump shots go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
I'm not sure how that didn't go down.
Here's Schroeder. He's got 8. He dishes it to Bazemore. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. The Heat shooting it from their comfort zone so far in this one. 57% from the field. Wade sets the pick for Dragic. Here's Stoudemire. Lays it up and banks it in. Stoudemire's got his second bucket of the night. The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Schroeder. Feeds it to Bazemore. The dish to Korver. He kicks it to Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. The shot is off. Good work defensively by Stoudemire. The Heat leading by 3. And it's Dragic off the drive. Haslam dishes to Dang. And Haslam kicks to Dragic. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Wade. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And some changes here for the Heat. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Stoudemire. And it's Big Smooth in for Udonis Haslam. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Splitter is checked in for Al Horford. The Hawks trail by 5. Inside, here's Bazemore. Atlanta again missing. Pass to Big Smooth. Outside Dan. Launches it. Rebound by the Hawks. Here is Korver. Five to shoot. Goes up on the high post. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Hickson sets the screen for Dragic. Dang passes to Hickson. To the left side wing. To the middle. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Heat lead by 7.
Well done finishing that one off.
The Hawks have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Schroeder kicks to Korver. Puts up the baby hook. Splitter, that's good.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Miami leading by 5. Outside Dragic. Pass to Wade. Hickson sets the screen for Wade. Here's Big Smooth. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Big Smooth got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Hawks have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Schroeder. 8 points for him. Down low. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. Well, that's a collection of assassins you see on your screen right there. Just deadly. They were the most accurate shooting guards in the regular season. Wayne Wade on top.
He's not a wasteful player. I mean, that much we've learned. He makes the most of the good looks he gets. And if it's not there, he's not going to force a bad shot.
But you know what, Steve? It's not all about shot selection. Let's not overlook what an unbelievable shooter he is, period. I mean, he can knock him down from all over the court with defenders draped all over him.
Now, here's Hickson. Fade away. Offensive rebound. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Tell you what, if there's success on the boards in this first quarter is any indication, it's going to be a good day.
And rebounds usually are a good indicator.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
And they're doing a fantastic job of finding the open man and getting easy looks.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Green, he's checked in for Miami. Chalmers comes in for Goran Dragic. That free throw good from Hickson. The Hawks trail by 11. Here's Mack. Outside Hardaway. Right side Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. Right side Hardaway. The 17-footer goes down.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
And Chalmers kicks to Green, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Well, good idea setting that screen, but the execution wasn't there.
No, it sure wasn't. I mean, you want it to be hard, but it also has to be legal.
Hawks have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Mag dishes to Hardaway. To the left wing. Plenty of space. And it's Miami with the rebound. Big Smooth the pass to Green. Good ball movement here by Miami. Holiday against Chalmers. There's the pass to Green. Clock at 6. That's short off the rim.
I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
And Mack kicks to Hardaway. The feed to Cephalosha. To the wing on the left. It's stolen by Green. Dishes it to Chalmers. Outside, Green. Shoots off the screen, and he connects with the jumper.
This defense has been way too soft early on. They've got to start playing with some energy.
You know, Steve, do something. Anything to throw their shooters out of rhythm is what's got to happen here.
He's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
1:12 left here in the opening quarter. Dang with the screen for Chalmers. And the wide open shot from Green. His three-pointers off the mark. The Hawks trail by 9. Holiday dishes to Mack. .46 seconds left to play in the first. Shot clock at 6. Hardaway, no good. Miami's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Big Smooth. Can't get it to go. And Atlanta will come the other way. A clear look for Hardaway. The good-looking shot from the wing. Hardaway has got his second basket of the night. 27 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Chalmers with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Right side, Green. Dang with the screen for Green. 6 on the shot clock. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And the Heat lead by 9.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
Here's Hardaway. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Boy, a big bonus for them to end the quarter as he beats the buzzer.
Talk about maximizing every last possession you've got. Right there, it was done.
The deciding game of round one in the East. Dwayne Wade and the Miami Heat take on Al Horford and the Atlanta Hawks. It's the NBA Tuesday night.
And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
They've done a nice job on the offensive boards here, guys, and I think that was the difference in that first quarter, really pounding the offensive glass.
Well, they set the tone early with their mindset, their tenacity, and their hustle. I mean, that's the way they've come out, and it's served them well.
Heat leading by 7. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Atlanta, we've got Hardaway. Horford is out there with Splitter. Then it's Shelvin Mack. And it's Holiday in at the 3, the small forward. So it's Atlanta now. Mack, the pass to Hardaway. They set the pick. He feeds it to Splitter. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Hawks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he knocks down the first one. He doesn't get the second one. The Heat leading by 6. Stoudemire setting the pick for Chalmers. Big Smooth the pass to Chalmers. Here's Big Smooth. Misses off the left iron.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
And Mack kicks to Hardaway. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 6. Here's Horford. He hits it from 9. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And here is Chalmers. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Stoudemire dishes to Chalmers. Out to Stoudemire. Pass to Green. Green, the screen. Stoudemire setting the pick for Chalmers. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Dwayne Wade's checked in for Miami. Dragic comes in for Gerald Green. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Second shot opportunity. Here's Stoudemire. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. Free throw good, Stoudemire. And he makes the first but misses the second. The Hawks trail by 6. Here's Schroeder. He's got 8. Kicks to Bazemore. Shot clock at 6. Here is Korver. He's guarded by Dragic. The Heat leading by 6. He dishes it to Stoudemire. Haslam the pass to Dragic. And Chalmers kicks to Stoudemire. And it's good. Stoudemire's got 7 points in the game. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
There's the dish to Bazemore. That 3 off the mark. He'd have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Feeds it to Haslam. Over to the left wing. Chalmers dishes to Haslam. Back to Chalmers. 6 to shoot. Dragic with a wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Wade's got 3 assists now in this one. Atlanta calls timeout.
He's definitely shaken up. They're using the timeout to let their trainer take a look at it.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Yes, guys, Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team. He wants them running a disciplined, organized offense with an emphasis on setting screens and creating open shots on the floor for their shooters. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. Guys, they've got a decent hole to dig themselves out of, but still a lot of time left to do it. We'll see if those adjustments help.
Thank you, Doris. For Atlanta, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. That free throw good from Schroeder. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Miami leading by 9. Outside Dragic. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And the basket by Chalmers.
Great job from behind the arc this quarter. I mean, shooting just under 60% for the game. I mean, that's smoking.
Schroeder kicks to Korver. To the wing right side. Puts one up from 19. Nice jump shot. Good. Schroeder's got 4 this quarter. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Wade sets the pick for Dragic. And that one hits back iron.
Couldn't convert, but nice little 2-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
Schroeder passes to Korver. And it's Schroeder missing.
He's far too tentative in the paint, and even more so when the defender is up tight on him like that time.
The three from Chalmers. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 4 assists now tonight. The Hawks trail by 13. Here's Schroeder. He's got 12. Horford up top. He kicks it to Schroeder. Clock at 6. He wants to get to Millsap and does. Can't get it to go. Stoudemire with the defensive effort. Dragic dishes to Haslam. Dragic kicks to Chalmers. Back to Dragic. Stoudemire with a screen on Millsap. And it's Wade. That time on the assist by Dragic. 7 points for Wade.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Here's Schroeder. Here's Horford. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Heat on offense. They're on a 16-4 run. Chalmers passes to Dragic. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Wade brings the double team. And here are the Heat now. On offense, here are the Heat. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Outside, Dragic. Haslam a screen, and it's Wade penetrating. And here's Chalmers from the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Chalmers has got 10 points in the quarter. Atlanta calls timeout.
Well, they were getting run ragged out there. Good time for a timeout. Maybe it was even too late, but this club has to regroup now.
Well, I tell you what, it wasn't pretty, and they definitely needed to take a minute to talk things over.
J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Udonis Haslam. The Hawks trail by 19. Here's Schroeder. 12 points for him. Plays it up and in off the pretty assist. Millsap's got his first bucket of the night.
And he just used his height that time down low. That's going to be pretty hard to defend against.
Here's Wade, and he lays it straight in. And the Heat lead by 19.
Yeah, and guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
Here's Schroeder. He's guarded by Dragic. Passes to Schroeder. Just 5 on the clock. The feed to Korver. The baseline J. Miami grabs the miss.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. It's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And, you know, from a number standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
The Heat have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. And he can't get the first one.
Nice numbers from D. Wade. 9 points and 5 assists. He's been their leader, stirring the drink at the offensive end and then anchoring the defense.
Well, it's a good example, Clark, of how you set the table for the rest of your teammates. He's really brought focus and energy to this game.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Luol Deng is checked in for Stoudemire. And it's Big Smooth in for Mario Chalmers. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. The pass to Schroeder. Horford in the post. He's guarded by Dragic. There's the bucket. Good. Horford's got his second bucket of the game to go. The Heat leading by 18. Outside Dragic. Wade outside. Beyond the arc. Rebound Atlanta. Millsap's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Schroeder. 12 points for him. Horford. That one rolling around and rims out. Wade drives in, and it's good from the elbow. Wade's got 12 points in the game. The Hawks trail by 20. Schroeder kicks to Horford. Dishes it to Sefolosha. Back to Horford. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. Now let's take a brief moment to see which teams were the best at shooting the ball from deep in the regular season. The 4th spot held by the Hawks.
Boy, this team has an awful lot of confidence, Kevin, from behind the three-point line. I think in large measure because they have multiple three-point shooters. They don't have to rely on 1 or 2 guys. They've got a number of capable three-point shooters, and that gives you confidence as a team.
Now here's Dragic. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Hickson sets the screen for Dragic. Wade from outside. Millsap grabs the miss. Millsap's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Korver. No luck. Well, he go the other way with it.
That was a layup, and you've got to knock that down. You've got to convert when you get those opportunities.
Hickson a screen. Wade drives in. He got right to the cup using that screen. Wade's got 10 points in the quarter.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
They set the pick. Schroeder kicks to Millsap. From deep. It's hauled in by Dwayne Wade. The Heat leading by 22. He feeds it to Hickson. Here's the floater. Good work defensively by Millsap. Here's Schroeder. He's got 12. And here's Sefolosha for 3. Good. Cephalosha's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Now here's Dragic. Defense is right there. On the run, but he made the adjustment. Hickson's got 7 points in the game.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
Here is Korver. Pass to Schroeder. The 3. Shot's good. 15 points in the game.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Green, he's checked in for the Heat. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. .110 left in the first half. Big Smooth the pass to Deng. Pass to Big Smooth. Back to Deng. Shot clock at 6. There's Dragic with the 3. The rebound by Holiday.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Mag dishes to Splitter. Plays it up and banks it in. Splitter's got 5 points so far.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Outside Dragic. Hickson a screen. Dragic kicks to Hickson. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Hardaway with it. Now Green defending. Hawks passing it around. Outside Hardaway. Holiday the pass to Mack. The 3. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. He's got 5. 5 seconds left here in the second. Here's Dragic. And so that's the end of the first half. Heat lead by 13. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, I'm here with Coach Eric Spoelstra. And Eric, you guys have seemed in complete command out here tonight. What's been the key so far?
Well, I think we've been able to get to our pace. We've been active defensively, so we just have to maintain our focus and keep trying to be in attack mode, both ends of the court.
Eric, thank you so much. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball shortly. Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round one playoff matchup.
Looking at the game Schroeder's been having, he has 15 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
Now, a lot of times, he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
Miami leading by 13. On the perimeter, Wade and Dang. Haslam's out there with Stoudemire, and it's Dragic into the point guard position. It's the group on the floor for Miami.
You know, that mid-range jump shot may be an underutilized tool in today's NBA, but it's really serving this team well.
In fact, it very well might be the strongest area of their game offensively.
Here's Bazemore. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Shot clock at 6. Here's Schroeder. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, you love to get those easy lay-ins to get your offense going. They're clicking here to start the second half.
Miami's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Here's Wade. Rebounded by Korver.
Well, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Millsap attacking, and he jams it with authority. They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
So it's Miami now, after the basket by Atlanta. For the three, and he gets it to go. 10 points for Luol Deng.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Schroeder dishes to Bazemore. Here is Korver. Wade is covering. Millsap misses. Miami leading by 14. Dragic kicks to Wade. Stolen by Schroeder. Bazemore passes to Schroeder. He dishes it to Bazemore. To the right side. Korver kicks to Horford. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Dragic. The dish to Wade. The 10-footer. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got assist number 8 here in this one already. The Hawks trail by 16. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. D-Wade really playing well in this one.
He just continues to light him up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his point.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, guys, Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team. He wants to see renewed effort from them on the offensive glass. He talked about the second chance points that are out there if they work for them. He also went on to say that he wants to see good movement on the perimeter and plays being run to get their outside shooters open. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. The Heat leading by 14. Wade sets the pick for Dragic. Dang against Millsap. Dragic a screen on Millsap. Shot clock's the 3. And it's Wade again missing. The Hawks trail by 14. Here's Schroeder. 17 points in the game. Here's Horford. And he uses the glass on the layup. Horford's got 8 points.
That rebound and the follow kind of typify what he's all about. Just gritty, determined play.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Now here's Dragic. He's got 5. From deep three-point range, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. The Heat making a switch here. Chalmers is checked in. Here's Schroeder. Outside Millsap. And it's Miami with the rebound. Wade's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Chalmers kicks to Dang. Feeds to Haslam. Dang dishes to Haslam. Just 5 on the clock. And Dang, here we go. Again, the miss by the Heat. The Hawks trail by 12. Here's Schroeder. 17 points in the game. Horford the pass to Schroeder. The 17-footer. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroke. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Here's Dang. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. And 12 points for Luol Deng.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
Agreed. I mean, you look at the points. I mean, they're getting a lot of baskets off of assists, so the offense really clicking here.
They grab their own miss, and he gets it to go. 6 points for Paul Millsap.
Did you see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket?
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
Now, here's Chalmers. 10 points for him. Here's Wade. A terrific shot on a turnaround. Wade's got 4 this quarter.
They're perfectly content to keep going to that mid-range jumper. If the defense is going to give it to them, they'll take it all day.
Yeah, why not? I mean, you have to just take what's there, and as long as you're moving the ball and getting good shots, that's all that matters.
Horford against Stoudemire. Horford kicks to Korver. And it's off from three-point range. The Heat leading by 14. Wade dishes to Chalmers. Dang with the screen for Chalmers. Cannot hit. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Millsap a screen on Wade. Millsap a screen. Here's Schroeder. Kicks to Korver. Nice D from Dang.
Ouch. Another miss to add to what's been a miserable game for him from the field.
Wade kicks to Dang. Out left to the wing. Wade, a screen on Horford. Stoudemire, right side. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. 9 points for Amari Stoudemire.
And the D is having problems stopping the mid-range jumper. They're not really closing out on them as much as they should be.
Yeah, look at the numbers. 6 of the last 10 points have come by way of that jump shot, Clark.
Here's Bazemore. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Horford. Hits the jumper.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
The Heat leading by 14. And the Heat call time here.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court. So I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there. So take the time out and give yourself a chance to regroup.
A different look for Miami. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Stoudemire. Big Smooth comes in for Udonis Haslem. And it's Green in for Dwayne Wade. Here's Big Smooth. Dang passes to Big Smooth. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
That's his first personal foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
And their mid-range shooting continues to be accurate.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
First one falls for him. That one misses. The Hawks trail by 15. Hardaway kicks to Cephalosha. And the 3 off target. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Atlanta's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Hardaway for 3. Shot's good. Hardaway has got 9.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
Now Chalmers. He's got 10. Hickson a screen. Chalmers dishes to Hickson. Good ball movement here by Miami. 4 on the clock. Fires the 3. The rebound by Holiday. Holiday's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Well, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is.
It's a clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Here's Big Smooth. Rebound, Atlanta. Holiday, the pass to Hardaway. Splitter kicks to Mack. Outside Hardaway. Passes it to Mack. From outside the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Mack's got it back down to within single digits for the Hawks. Heat have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. They set the pick. There's the pass to Big Smooth. From deep. The shot no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Here's Mack. 8 points for him.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
The Hawks have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And the first one drops. Al Horford is checked in for Thabo Cephalosha. And Mack drops them both. The Heat leading by 7. Chalmers with it. He's got 10. Pass to Big Smooth. Back to Chalmers. 6 on the shot clock. To the wing on the left. The turnaround jumper. Hickson with the bucket. Hickson's got 9.
You know, you can give a defender a lot of trouble if you're consistent with that turnaround jumper. It's almost impossible to block.
And Mack kicks to Horford. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Al Horford no good on that one.
Looking at the game Horford's been having, 12 points, and he's getting it done on the glass, too.
Now, you're right, Clark. He's done some really nice work inside.
Now, here's Chalmers. Green dishes to Dang. Pulls up on the elbow. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Hawks trail by 7. And Mack kicks to Splitter. The feed now to Mack. And Holiday has it in the corner. To the right side. Hardaway against Chalmers. And Holiday kicks to Hardaway. No good from outside. The Heat leading by 7. Here's Big Smooth. Hickson a screen. There's the screen. They kick it out to Green. That's good, and so Chalmers with the assist. Chalmers has got 3 assists tonight. The Hawks shooting 47% since getting things started in the third quarter. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Mack. 10 points for him. And Holiday kicks to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mack. Offensive rebound. Throws it from deep. Cannot hit. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Heat leading by 10. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. And we welcome you back to our playoffs. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Well, this is what you talk about when you have the offensive play coming together based on tremendous passing. It's the rhythm and flow that occurs that makes this a beautiful game.
The Hawks trail by 10. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. Paul Millsap out there with Kent Bazemore. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. Then it's Splitter, and it's Mack in at the 1 spot. Here's Mack. Hardaway from outside. And it's Miami with the rebound. Big Smooth got 3 rebounds now in this one. Dragic kicks to Haslem. Into Stoudemire. Good on the 13-footer. Stoudemire's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Heat.
Well, there you go. If you're going to continue to give up open jump shots, you're not going to get back into this game.
Dragic the pass to Big Smooth. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Haslem dishes to Green. Nailed from three-point land. The Hawks trail by 15. And Mack kicks to Hardaway. Dishes it to Splitter. Back to Hardaway. He feeds it to Mack. Pulls up on the wing. Tries again, and the layup is good.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
The Heat leading by 13. And here's Dragic. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Millsap. Green passes to Haslam. Back to Green. Shot clock at 5. Here's Dragic from outside. And again, Miami with the triple.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Well, that's 3 of the last 5 makes, having been behind the three-point line. So, got to make some adjustments defensively.
Now here is Hardaway. He kicks it to Splitter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And it's Miami with the rebound. Stoudemire's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Outside Dragic. Pass to Stoudemire. Now here's Dragic. Defense right on him. Mack grabs the miss.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Millsap a screen. And Mack it to Bazemore from the arc. And that one's good.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
The Heat leading by 13. Dragic left side. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Checking out the game Goran Dragic is having. He has 8 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
Yeah, to watch him spread the ball around, get everybody involved is a thing of beauty.
Goran Dragic. 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Dwayne Wade's checked in for Gerald Green. Atlanta also making some changes here. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Mack. Both free throws good from Dragic. The Hawks trail by 15. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Schroeder dishes to Millsap. Good.
Not too many of those shots were dropping for him in the first half, but it's been a different story here in the second.
Miami leading by 13. Outside Dragic. Haslam a screen. Outside Dragic. The three-pointer no good. And it's Stoudemire missing.
And the defense did just enough to throw him off that shot.
The three from Korver. Stoudemire grabs the board. Stoudemire's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Big Smooth the pass to Wade. Here's Big Smooth. Puts up a 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got 9 assists now tonight.
Well, you hate to see a guy suffer through a game like this, but his team is winning.
Here's Schroeder, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Schroeder's got 20.
This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Big Smooth the pass to Dragic. He dishes it to Wade. Stoudemire setting the pick for Wade. 6 to shoot. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Feeds it to Schroeder. And that one's good. He's got 22.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Now here's Wade. Stoudemire setting the pick for Wade. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Dwayne Wade. 2.
That free throw good from Wade. Both free throws good from Wade. The Hawks trail by 13. Millsap a screen on Dragic. Millsap a screen. Here's Schroeder. He's guarded by Dragic. Shoots from the elbow. Again, the Hawks score. And the Heat call time here.
Yeah, they were getting winded. Good call here to give them a quick breather.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Erik Spoelstra was saying to his team. He laid one thing out there for them, saying, now is the time to eliminate any chance of a mistake. We've got a good lead. Don't take any unnecessary risks or commit a silly foul. Smart basketball from here on out.
Now here's Dragic. Wade outside. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Wade's got 4 points this quarter.
They've built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
Well, he's been splashing everything today. I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Here's Stoudemire following the bucket by the Hawks. Now here is Haslam. Shot clock at 6. Here's Dragic. Goes back up. And it's laid in by Stoudemire.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Here's Schroeder. Stoudemire with the double team. Here's the screen. Now the dish to Bazemore. Another three for Atlanta.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Miami leading by 10. Dragic kicks to Haslam. Stoudemire right side. Hits the jump hook.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Schroeder kicks to Splitter. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
You know, when the size advantage is that pronounced, I mean, that's exactly what you should do offensively in this situation. Take it strong to the middle.
Now here's Dragic. Kicks to Stoudemire. Wade drives in. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Wade's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, you know, he's not a guy that's just going to settle for pulling up. When he has an opportunity, he's going to take it strong to the hoop.
Korver, no luck.
Not a bad look at the hoop, just couldn't get it to bounce in for him.
Can't hit. Good work defensively by Millsap.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Schroeder dishes to Millsap. To the wing right side. Here's Bazemore. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
But an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Passes to Haslam. Here's Big Smooth. Millsap covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Big Smooth the pass to Haslam. There's Dragic with the 3.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Hawks passing it around. And it's slammed in by Millsap.
He really is a high flyer, guys. Kind of rare for a power forward, but he needs it because he is undersized.
The Heat leading by 10. Now Dragic. Stoudemire setting the pick for Dragic. Drops in the layup for 2. Dragic has got 7 now in this quarter.
Boy, Stoudemire doing a nice job setting that screen. Very nice.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Luol Deng is checked in for the Heat. Al Horford is checked in for Atlanta. Here's Schroeder. He's guarded by Dragic. And that is good. 14 points for Al Horford.
Well, it's been a tale of two halves, hasn't it, guys? After a terrible first half, he's really picking it up.
Outside Deng. And Haslam has it in the corner. Outside Dragic. Outside Deng. Rocket 6. Fires from 14, and the jumper is on the mark. 26 points for Wade.
Unbelievable shot. He can't miss out there.
And he knows it. I mean, he's got major swagger going on out there now.
Schroeder kicks to Horford. Stoudemire with the defensive effort.
Boy, they've really won the battle of the boards in this one, Kevin.
Wade on the wing. 1:25 left to play in the final quarter. Can't cash in from close range. Bazemore dishes to Schroeder. The pass to Horford. The feed to Korver. Back to Horford. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
The Heat leading by 10.
Well, guys, that's just about going to do it here for Game 5. Always pivotal, and now we head towards a critical Game 6. Huge win tonight for the Heat.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one, Kevin, and then they do it again. It worked.
And nobody really saw a performance like this coming. But it was a big-time game for Dwayne Wade. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do anything, really, to stop him.
Now, here's Dragic. Stoudemire setting the pick for Dragic. And Haslam kicks to Deng. Dragic a screen on Millsap. Stoudemire wide open. Atlanta with the rebound.
I thought he'd make that one. And that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
Pass to Korver. Into Millsap. Nice D from Deng. Wade outside. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, guys, I'm here with Goran Dragic. And Goran, what a nice show the team put on for your fans tonight.
Yeah, great win for us, for our fans. They were amazing. This kind of games, he's really enjoying to play. And we are hustling on every play, defense and offense. And, I'm really happy that we won that game.
You enjoyed it, and we enjoyed it. Thank you, Goran. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, thanks. That'll do it for now. For Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in to the Eastern Conference quarterfinals here on 2K Sports. Now let's check out our Jordan Player of the Game.
Presented by Sprite, the 2K Sports pregame show.
A critical Game 5 of the opening round of these NBA playoffs almost upon us. Welcome to 2K Sports. Along with Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. And the home floor for the series tonight will be in Toronto, as the Raptors will be playing against the Charlotte Hornets. And looking at the Hornets, they were able to squeak out a win in Game 4. It came down to the final minutes. They'll try for another big win tonight. Okay, they come in up 3-1 in the series. They're on their own floor with a chance to close it out. How do you like their chances?
They were the favorites coming into the series. They're certainly the favorites tonight. They've got the momentum. The fans are fired up. It's theirs for the taking, Ernie.
What does the mindset have to be?
I'm picking them to close this one out. I think they'll get it done. They have to come out with the killer mentality.
Tip-off coming up shortly. It is time to send it to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Missy be the name and y'all should already know. I've been around long as Scarface, so shimmy, shimmy, yeah, shimmy, yeah, she, yeah. Let me grab the microphone and I'ma take it away. Say so.
Desperation hangs in the air. One team looking to advance to the next round. The other looking to force a Game 6. What will happen? These are the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. You can feel the energy here in Air Canada Center. The Raptors looking to please their fans in this Eastern Conference matchup. It's got to be a relief to see Kyle Lowry back in uniform, looking healthy and ready to contribute.
Yeah, everybody's glad to see him back out there. It was surprising to me to see just how well they were able to cope with his injury. A lot of guys stepped up in his absence, and they hardly missed a beat.
Yeah, ironically, their confidence seemed to get a big boost when he was out, not because of his absence, but because they were able to succeed and play well without him. And now you add him back into the mix. I mean, this could be something really special.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Kemba Walker is out there with Jeremy Lamb. Then it's the Cobra. Then there's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Jefferson in at the center position. And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by DeRozan. He dishes it to Lowry. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Patterson setting the pick for Lowry. Off the pick.
Wow. Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
Oh, man, that was a circus dunk.
So it's the Hornets now. 4-point game. They'd like to continue the success they had on Friday night here.
Well, given how well they played in that one, you wouldn't have expected it to be this close, but it was.
Well, clearly they needed to play that kind of a game. I mean, anything less probably wouldn't have been good enough.
Now Lowry, after Jeremy Lamb's three-pointer that didn't go. Count that one. Lowry's got his second basket of the game.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
They get it back, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
There they go, finally able to drop one in on their 4th try.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Johnson with a screen on Walker. Lowry dishes to Johnson. And again, it's Toronto converting.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Hornets trail by 6. Walker the pass to Lamb. Back to Walker. The dish to Lamb. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. And it's off from three-point range.
Kind of a shaky first few minutes, guys. 5 field goal attempts, only 1 made.
Pass to Johnson. Outside Lowry. Johnson kicks to DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Patterson, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
And the story of this game in the early stages is just how well they've been shooting the ball.
Steve, their percentage from the floor is really impressive up to this point.
Now here's Kid Gilchrist. Good work defensively by Lowry. Patterson setting the pick for Lowry. He feeds it to Johnson. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Jefferson dishes to Kid Gilchrist, and there's the defensive 3-second call. The Hornets shooting their first foul shot of the night. And so he hits the technical free throw. Here's Jefferson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Shot's good by Walker.
Poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at that three-point shot.
Raptors leading by 4. Outside Lowry. Here's the Cobra. And here's Walker. Passes it to Lamb. Shot clock at 6. And the shot is good.
Yeah, off to a rough start. Just doesn't seem to have the rhythm with his shot.
The Raptors have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. The drive by Lowry. Walker with some nice D.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Dishes to Lamb. For 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Lowry up top. He kicks it to DeRozan. The pass to Patterson. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Patterson's got 5 points so far.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Over in the corner, Lamb. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Lowry passes to Patterson. Here's DeRozan, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
But, you know, they've got a nice lead. Don't take any chances. The simple one-hander is just fine.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Luis Scola, he's checked in for Toronto. And then for Charlotte, JaVale McGee's checked in for Jefferson, and it's Jeremy Lin in for Jeremy Lamb. Raptors leading by 4. The drive by Lowry. Kemba Walker with the rebound. Charlotte has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Lin, a screen on Patterson. And Walker kicks to Lin. Just 5 to shoot. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And he gets it to go. Walker's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court. So I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there. So take the timeout and Give yourself a chance to regroup.
The Raptors making a switch here. Carroll's checked in. The Hornets also with a sub. Williams, he's checked in for the Cobra. Now here is Lowry. Kicks it to DeRozan. He's looking for Patterson and finds him. That's good. Patterson's got his third basket of the night right there. Hornets trail by 4. Lynn with it. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Now let's check out and highlight the best defenses in the NBA. In third, the Hornets.
Kevin, their opponents haven't been able to score effectively throughout the regular season because they always seem to have an answer for whatever offense their opponents throw at them.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Toronto.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, and the fact that they're playing well, close to the hoop, finding points in the paint, I mean, they've got it all going tonight.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Terrence Ross comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Livingston in for Kyle Lowry. Both free throws good from Lynn. For Toronto, they've gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Here is Livingston. Patterson a screen on Lynn. Carroll dishes to Ross. Here's Patterson, rejected by McGee. Now here's Lynn. Pass to Williams. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. Back to Williams. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Lynn. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Walker's shot is off. Raptors with the lead. Here is Livingston. Patterson a screen on Lynn. Livingston passes to Patterson. No good. Some solid defense there from Lynn. To the wing on the left. Outside, Walker. Now the feed to Lynn. Williams sets a screen for Lynn. Shoots it. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Livingston kicks to Scola. Here is Livingston. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Ross dishes to Carroll. Feeds to Patterson. Scola controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Raptors lead by 4.
Boy, nice tip in to salvage the points from the missed shot. And made it work.
Yeah, and those second chance points, Clark, they do add up.
Yes, sir.
They sure do. That's why boxing out is so important. Defensively, you can't just let a guy get to the rim and not put a body on him.
Now here's Lynn. And the Hornets miss again. Here's Carroll. Ross on the wing. Scola, a screen on Walker. Outside Carroll, and he gets it to go. Carroll's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Scola, Luis Scola, setting a really nice screen that time.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
Yeah, he has to be frustrated by how his offense is flowing. And I can't blame him. You know, they're getting good looks out there, but the shots just aren't falling.
And that can get into a team's head if it goes unchecked, continuing to miss good shots. So this timeout might be a way to combat that.
And the Hornets making a change here. Felton's checked in. Hornets trail by 7. There's a screen by Williams. Lynn the pass to Williams. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. Lynn kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Shot clock at 6. Here's McGee. Banked in off the glass. McGee's got his first basket.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
And the Raptors call time here.
Give your dance back some love, fans. Come on, give it up.
On defense, Charlotte trailing by 5. There's the dish to Carroll. Pass to Livingston. The tray. No good.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
Kid Gilchrist, no luck. Raptors leading by 5. 1:32 left in the first quarter. Ross on the wing. No good. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, I briefly spoke with Dwayne Casey. He told me that despite their lead, there is no room for overconfidence. He said, I don't care if we do have their backs to the wall. They're a dangerous team that's going to play with a do-or-die attitude and put it all on the line. We have to match their intensity. Can they do it? We'll see.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Now Scola after the missed 3 from Raymond Felton. Here is Livingston, defended by Lynn. Livingston kicks to Carroll. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls it from the elbow. That's good. Carroll's got 5 points so far.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Outside, Felton. McGee sets the pick for Felton. McGee dishes to Williams. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Felton. Lynn, that's good, and so Felton has the assist there. He has 5. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Here is Livingston. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Carroll for 3, and he gets it to go.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
Here's Lynn. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Lynn's got 7 points in the game. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Raptors up 5. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
And I'm just so impressed with the long-range shooting. They have really lit it up from outside.
Yeah, the sharp shooting from deep, a big part of their lead, and they're playing with confidence and shooting it well.
Here is Felton. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. On the court for the Hornets, we've got Jeremy Lamb. Jefferson is out there with the Cobra. Then there's Felton, and it's Lynn in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Lamb. Puts up a 3. Here's the Cobra, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. The Cobra's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Hornets. Toronto leading by 3. Lowry kicks to Carroll. Lowry passes to Johnson. Outside for Lowry. Johnson with a screen on Felton. 6 to shoot. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Lynn with the steal. Lamb with the ball. Johnson's there. Outside Felton. To the right side. Here's Lamb. Here's Jefferson. Soft touch off the glass.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Now let's go to the 2K scoreboard. During the regular season, these point guards were the best rebounders at that position. Number 5, Kyle Lowry.
This is a unique group of players. It's not often we talk about the rebound leaders at the point, but with these guys, it's warranted because of just how well they do it.
You know, it definitely sets them apart from most of the other point guards in the league when you can glass eat like that. They've got a little bit of that big man attitude in them, battling in the paint when the shot goes up and feeling like they can get some rebounds too.
It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
A nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
Walker's checked in for Raymond Felton. Toronto's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Lowry dishes to Johnson. DeRozan in the corner. No good on the 3. Charlotte trailing. Walker with it. Lowry picks him up. Left side, Lynn. He dishes it to Lamb. Outside, Walker. He feeds it to Lamb. Puts up a 3. That is good. Lamb's got 6 points.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
Outside Lowry. Passes it to Johnson. Got it. Good job in the low post. Johnson's got the game tied up here for the Raptors. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And Walker kicks to Lynn. Dishes to Jefferson. Puts up the baby hook. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. Jefferson's got the lead. Back up to 2 now for the Hornets. Raptors shooting at 52% for the field. They're clicking. Humphries sets a pick for Lowry. He kicks to Humphries. Humphries with a screen on Lynn. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Good on the triple. Lowry's got 7 points in the game.
To get that shot off.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
Here's the Cobra. He has 7. Inside. Lamb, good. Lamb's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
Now here is Lowry. He has 7. Right side Lowry, 13 feet away. And another basket for Toronto.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
The Hornets have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Walker the pass to Lynn. And the pass to Jefferson. Puts up the baby hook.
Well, he didn't quit on the play. He defended the shot, contested it, and then got back straight to the glass.
It's DeRozan with the drive. Picked by Humphries. Lowry kicks to Humphries. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And now it's a 3-point Raptor lead.
Fantastic pass. He turned that one into a pretty easy basket for his teammate.
Walker dishes to Jefferson. Lynn kicks to Lamb. Jefferson down low. He's against Humphries. Again, the miss by Jefferson. Raptors leading by 3. Guys, this offense very effective.
Going right at him.
And this is where you just start picking apart the defense, and now you take their confidence away. You can really take control of this game.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
How about that play? Great body control. Still manages to finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down.
The Raptors shooting their first free throw tonight.
DeMar DeRozan at the line for 1.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan. Hornets trail by 6. Now Lamb. He's got 8. Outside, Walker. Clock at 6. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Walker's got his 3rd basket of the night. Toronto's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Picked by Humphries. Lynn against DeRozan, and another basket for Toronto.
The defense playing way too soft there, guys. He's just getting right to the rim.
Charlotte calls timeout.
He's definitely shaken up. They're using the timeout to let their trainer take a look at it.
Ross is checked in for Damari Carroll. The Hornets also with a sub. Williams is checked in. Hornets trail by 6. Jefferson setting the pick for Walker. Jefferson against Humphries. Walker the pass to Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
They're having much more success here in the second. After missing on a few chances that they had earlier. They've locked in and zoned in here now.
Now here's Ross. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. DeRozan dishes to Ross. He had stolen by Lamb. And Williams, here we go. Walker. Toronto grabs the miss. Johnson's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
Now here's Lamb, following the miss by Kyle Lowry. From the stripe. No good from Lamb.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And it's DeRozan missing. Hornets trail by 3. Outside, Walker. Ross with the steal. Into Johnson. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
He's making it look easy scoring out there because he's much more efficient here in the second.
The Hornets have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Jefferson, a screen on Lowry. Jefferson kicks to Lamb. Charlotte moving the ball around. Williams with the ball, now guarded by DeRozan. Just 4 to shoot. From deep, Walker. Good. And the nice assist for Williams. 10 points for Kemba Walker.
They are absolutely stroking it from outside. I mean, textbook perfect. Good balance, nice high release, splash. Take a look at what Kyle Lowry's been doing. 9 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Kyle Lowry. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And some changes here for the Raptors. Luis Scola, he's checked in for Humphries. Patterson comes in for James Johnson. And it's Livingston in for DeMar DeRozan. The Hornets also changing it up. JaVale McGee's checked in for Jefferson. Kid Gilchrist comes in for the Cobra. And it's Felton in for Lamb. Second free throw, no good.
I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there. I'll bet he didn't either. As good a foul shooter as he is.
Felton the pass to Walker. Felton kicks to McGee. And Charlotte again with the bucket. And here's Lowry. He's got 9. Kicks it to Patterson. Livingston dishes to Lowry. Patterson setting the pick for Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go. The Hornets pull it in.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
McGee sets the pick for Walker.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
Charlotte shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Toronto needs to do a better job guarding against Walker.
He's got 11 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Lowry kicks to Livingston. Lowry passes to Scola. Shoots from the baseline. It's rebounded by Kid Gilchrist.
Well, as far as jump shots go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
I'm not sure how that didn't go down.
Walker is screen on Patterson. Felton kicks to Walker. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul.
Kemba Walker.
That's his first foul.
Great defense. He anticipated the play and got there first.
Yeah, I think he got there in time. Nice play.
Toronto trailing. 1:58 left in the second quarter. Screen by Scola. Ross dishes to Scola. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And how about a look now at the 2K leaderboard showcasing the best passers among power forwards and centers during the regular year. You take a look at Patterson, 3rd in assists and a great leader.
Well, it takes tremendous feel for the game to be able to make the passes these big guys are capable of making out of that low post area.
Absolutely, Steve. I mean, these fellas play in the high traffic area on the court, so the passing lanes for them are a lot tighter than they are out on the perimeter. Not nearly as much room.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. And there's 1:45 left now here in the second. Outside, Felton. Pass to Walker. The 3. And there's Felton. That's good on the assist by Walker.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
Here's the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. Back to Felton. Charlotte moving the ball around. Clock at 6. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Felton. Offline with his 3.
Boy, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
Lowry passes to Livingston. Back to Lowry. This one for 3. Again, the miss by Lowry. Clock management. This is where, Steve, they can get a 2 for 1.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. As long as the first one's a good one, and now you play D, you get the ball back, one more shot.
Now about 10 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Ross dishes to Livingston. This one for three. No good from Ross. And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 16-5 run here. And Walker kicks to Felton. Again, the miss by Felton. Puts up a prayer. Buries the Hail Mary from beyond half court. Livingston's got his first 3 points of the game. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Hornets lead by 2. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Thank you, Kevin and Dwayne. A very tight game here. What's the number one thing you need to do in the second half to try to get out ahead and break this thing open?
Well, number one is we got to make sure we get in a defensive disposition. You know, right now we're kind of trading buckets. We're anticipating, putting them on the foul line. So we got to play from an anticipatory style of defense, whereas we're not reacting to where they have us on our heels.
Coach, thanks for the time. Gentlemen, back to you.
Thanks so much, Doris. You're right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break. And we're back to the action here in this round one matchup. We've seen Kemba Walker really having a great game.
How about the opening half of basketball? He played so much riding on this game, and he came out and took immediate control.
And that's part of what makes him special. In big games, he lays it all out there. He wants to be the one to win it or lose it for him.
Charlotte in the lead. Lowry and DeRozan, they're the backcourt. Patrick Patterson is out there with James Johnson. And it's Humphries in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. They're the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Johnson with the block. Now the feed to Lowry. Humphries sets a pick for Lowry. Kicks it out to Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. The game now all time. Johnson's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Raptors. Charlotte has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. To the wing right side. Jefferson, a screen on DeRozan. Lamb. Toronto grabs the miss. Johnson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Kid Gilchrist against Lowry. Right side, DeRozan for the lead. The shot is off. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Walker with it. 13 points in the game. Right wing. Now here's Lamb. Here's Jefferson. Misses off the right iron.
Been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots. Oh, how about that basketball, man? Wow. Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Man, I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
Toronto's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Back to Lowry. Feeds to Patterson. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
For Charlotte, they've gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker with the break. Here's Lamb. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Checking out the games Jeremy Lamb is having, he has 8 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
Yeah, he's defending very well, Clark. He's disrupting the offense. He's playing the passing lanes, trying to put as much pressure on as possible.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. And the first one at the line is good. And the Hornets making a change here. Lynn's checked in. And Lamb drops them both.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Toronto calls timeout.
He did not look too happy about some of the things he saw on the court. So I would expect some changes here.
I think it's the right move, quite honestly. I mean, they just didn't look sharp or at their best out there. So take the timeout and give yourself a chance to regroup.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, guys, I got a chance to hear what Steve Clifford was saying to his team. There was one thing he stressed above everything else, and that was getting the ball into the low post. That is where their points can and should be coming from in his mind. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Now here's Lynn, following the miss by Kyle Lowry. The dish now to Lamb. Jefferson inside. He's guarded by Johnson. Jefferson's shot is off.
Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for this squad.
Humphrey sets a pick for Lowry. Off the pick. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Lowry's got 11 points.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Out to the wing. Kid Gilchrist sets the pick for Lamb. Pass to Jefferson. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the layup is good. Jefferson's got it all tied up now for Charlotte.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
Here's Lowry. 11 points in the game. And Patterson kicks to Lowry. No good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Outside, Lynn. To the wing right side. Kid Gilchrist, a screen on Humphreys. A picture-perfect screen play, and the jumper's good. 9 points for the Cobra.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Patterson setting the pick for Lowry. He dishes it to DeRozan. Patterson, the screen. DeRozan passes to Lowry. And it's Lowry again missing.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bagels in the second.
Off the pick. Lynn with it. Lowry picks him up. A nice shot by Lynn. And now it's a 4-point Charlotte lead. For Toronto, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. The drive by Lowry. Passes it to Patterson. Right block shot. That one rolling around and rims out. Hornets leading by 4. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Big time is right, Clark. A lot of momentum here offensively.
Now here is Lowry. He's got 11. DeRozan against Len. And again, no good by Toronto. Charlotte has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Jefferson, a screen on Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. Jefferson setting the pick for Lynn. Shot is no good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And DeRozan kicks to Lowry. Back to DeRozan. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Patterson. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Patterson's got 5 points in the quarter.
The defense sagged off, and, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that three.
Charlotte calls timeout. And some changes here for the Raptors. Luis Scola, he's checked in for Humphries. Damari Carroll comes in for Patrick Patterson. And it's Livingston in for Kyle Lowry. Charlotte also making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Cobra. And it's Felton in for Jeremy Lamb. Now here's Kid Gilchrist. Outside Felton. Back to Kid Gilchrist. From 11 feet away. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And the Hornets lead by 3.
You love for any trip down the floor to end with a shot like that.
Livingston kicks to DeRozan. Screen by Scola. And DeRozan. Here we go. He used that pick to get in close. DeRozan's got 11 points.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
Lynn kicks to Felton. This one for 3. Kept alive. McGee's shot is off. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Scola, a screen on Lynn. Livingston dishes to Scola. Screen by Scola. Outside DeRozan. And again, Toronto with the triple. Clark and Steve Meader's side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
Well, 8 lead changes, Kevin, so far as the teams are battling it out here in the third.
It's all building towards what could be a great finish. This will be fun to watch.
And here is Felton following the three-pointer by DeMar DeRozan. Here's McGee, 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. McGee's got it all tied up now for the Hornets. Toronto's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. Livingston passes to Scola. Livingston kicks to Carroll. He feeds it to Scola. And that one's good.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
Yeah, that was your game, Clark. Pound it inside and take the ball right to the defense.
That's what I tried to do, man. I knew my limitations.
Here is Lynn after Luis Scola's score. Felton dishes to Jefferson. That's good, and so Felton has the assist there. 8 points for Al Jefferson.
Excellent execution of the plan there.
Dishes it to DeRozan. There's a good screen. Scola sets a screen for DeRozan. Again, Toronto.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
The Hornets have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Now here's Len. He's got 9. McGee inside. Scola on him. McGee's shot is off. They ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here is Livingston. DeRozan with it. Picked up by Kid Gilchrist. From 13, some solid defense from Kid Gilchrist.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
Picked him clean. Livingston kicks to Carroll. Here's DeRozan. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
And I'm not really sure that's the time for the fadeaway jumper, but he gets it to go.
Outside, Lynn. He kicks to McGee. Takes a three. Felton can't get it to go. Here's Toronto now. They're on a 14-6 run. Scola, a screen on Kid Gilchrist. And there's the pass to Kira. On the wing, Johnson. Elbow shot is on the way. Misses off the left iron. Hornets trail by 4. Lynn the pass to Kid Gilchrist. Back to Lynn. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Felton dishes to Kid Gilchrist. Felton kicks to Lynn. 6 on the shot clock. That's good, and so Felton has the assist there. Felton's got 3 assists in the game. 44 seconds left to play here in the third. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, good call there. You could tell he was moving into the defender when he tried to set the screen.
Yeah, lowered that shoulder, dipped right into him, too. I mean, he was going to be called on that foul either way.
The Raptors making a switch here. Ross is checked in. The Hornets also changing it up. Williams comes in for Kid Gilchrist. And Walker subbed in for Raymond Felton. Now, here's Walker. 13 points in the game. Lynn the pass to Jefferson. Hits the jump hook. Jefferson's got 6 in the quarter.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark. You know, something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound totals are almost identical.
No separation there. Not yet anyway.
Goes up the baseline. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Ah, the turnaround jumper. That was a thing of beauty.
Here is Ross. Got it off in time, but it's no good. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. The Hornets on top, leading by 3. We'll be back shortly live from the Air Canada Center in downtown Toronto. And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round 1 matchup. And Toronto has possession. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the 4th. Williams is out there with the Cobra. And there's JaVale McGee. There's Jeremy Lamb. And it's Walker in at the point. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Here's Carroll. Ross on the wing. Kicks it to Lowry. Patterson setting the pick for Lowry. And Humphries has it in the corner. Pass to Patterson. Tries again. And the shot is good.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
First personal foul, teams first.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
You know, every time they've worked the ball into the post, it seems like something good has happened.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club. Talk about a terrific game for Patterson. He has 15 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
Well, it's no secret. I mean, the more points he can come up with from out there, the better off they'll be offensively with their spacing.
They grab their own miss. Williams, that's for 2. Bullseye! 1 minute now into this 4th quarter. Lowry kicks to Ross. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 5 here tonight. The Hornets trail. Now Lamb. The feed to Walker. From past the arc. And the shot is good.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
Now here is Lowry. Patterson. It's rebounded by Charlotte. McGee's got his 8th rebound here tonight. On the wing, Williams. The rebound by Patterson. Patterson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. Humphrey sets a pick for Lowry. Feeds it to Carroll. Lowry kicks to Ross. Misses the 3. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. They set the screen. Williams, a screen on Lowry. Here's Lamb. And a miss there on the triple.
It's been a rough shooting night for him, but I don't mind that shot. He had a good look at it.
Lowry dishes to Patterson. Back to Lowry. Outside Carroll. And again, no good by Toronto. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Walker the pass to Williams. And again, the Hornets missing.
It would have been lucky to knock that shot down.
Yeah, that kind of shot will definitely get you the high eyebrows from the coach and maybe get you a seat on the bench, too.
Now, here is Lowry. Back to Patterson. Shot clock at 6. There's the bucket. Good. Patterson's got the game tied up here for the Raptors. The Hornets shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Charlotte calls timeout. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Toronto. Kid Gilchrist, he's checked in for the Hornets. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, guys, I got a chance to hear what Steve Clifford was saying to his team. He told his squad, listen, guys, it's close. It's about execution here. If we do that, I like our chances. No hero ball, just trust each other and make the simple play. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris. Now running, here comes Lowry, pushing the ball up, and DeRozan throws it down.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Now here's Walker. The dish to Lamb. And here's McGee. From the baseline. Charlotte no good that time either. Ross with it. He's picked up by Lamb. Unloads from 13. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Humphries.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Hornets trail by 4. And Walker kicks to McGee. Outside, Walker. Pass to Lamb. That's tipped. It's stolen by DeRozan. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. DeRozan's got 13 points here in the second half alone. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break.
Now Lowry, after Jeremy Lamb's three-pointer that didn't go. Left side, DeRozan releases from 15. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Hornets trail by 8. Lamb with the ball. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Lowry with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. Charlotte's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Lamb, good. Toronto leading by 6. Pass to DeRozan. Humphries sets a pick for DeRozan. Pick by Humphries. Loss in the corner. He dishes it to Humphries. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
They sure are. You got to come up with something. A double team, maybe a substitution, but This is getting ridiculous.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it and look to finish the play right there.
James Johnson's checked in for Ross. That's good from McGee. Toronto, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Lowry kicks to Patterson. The three-pointer, no good. Hornets trail by 5. Outside, Walker. Over in the corner, Lamb. Back to Walker. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound, McGee. Johnson with the block. Lowry against Walker. Johnson kicks to DeRozan. Knocked away. Kid Gilchrist with the steal. Now the fast break. Lamb with the ball. And here they go. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Jefferson's checked in for Charlotte. And a wide open look for Walker. Walker missing again.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Patterson dishes to Lowry. Back to Patterson. He feeds it to DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. The Cobras got 8 rebounds in this game. Now here's Walker. Dishes it to Lamb. Kid Gilchrist a screen on DeRozan. Now here's Lamb. DeRozan defending. The 11-footer. The rebound by Patterson. Patterson's got 11 rebounds in the game.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
DeRozan with a screen for Lowry. He kicks it to DeRozan. Patterson against Kid Gilchrist. They need this one. That one a little long. Hornets trail by 5. Outside, Walker. There's the pick. From downtown. Again, the miss by Walker. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, Steve and Kevin, you guys got to love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
Yeah, sure is. And when all 5 guys, Clark, are threats to score, that makes it so tough on the defense because now you can't account for everybody when the ball's moving so quickly.
Now here's Walker. Kid Gilchrist a screen on Lowry. Here's Lamb to the left wing. Jefferson inside. The shot misses. 5. Patterson setting the pick for Lowry. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Al Jefferson. That's his second personal foul. At the line for your Raptors, Kyle Lowry. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Kyle Lowry. And Kyle Lowry drops them both. Hornets trail by 7. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Lamb passes to Jefferson. Fades back, and he gets it to go. Jefferson's got 10 points in just the second half. And the Raptors call time here.
Yeah, they were getting windy. Good call here to give them a quick breather.
And the Raptors with the ball, leading by 5. Outside Lowry, right side DeRozan. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. DeRozan's got 8 here in the quarter.
This is the kind of one-man performance that can win games for a team.
Yeah, he's unflappable, Steve. He doesn't seem rattled at all by the score, and is now 4 for 4 in the quarter.
Jefferson, that's good.
Good job creating an easy bucket there.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter. And DeRozan kicks to Lowry. Patterson a screen on Walker. Pulls up on the wing. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Kemba Walker picks one up.
Shooting for Toronto, Kyle Lowry. At the line for 2.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
And if they continue to shoot well from the free throw line like they are, I mean, their lead is going to be pretty steady here.
That's not an overstatement. They've literally not missed a single foul shot this half.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there, and that brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
And the Hornets call time here. They're losing by 7. There's 1:47 left in the fourth. There's 1:47 left here in the fourth quarter. DeRozan with the rebound.
And this has not been a quarter for him to remember.
Yeah, it sure hasn't, Steve. I mean, he's been doing his invisible man impersonation here, hasn't he?
Lowry kicks to Patterson. Now Humphries inside. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Outside, Walker. 1:15 left in the game. Shot clock at 6. Off target with his 3.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his mates in the last quarter.
Now Lowry. Fades and shoots. Johnson dishes to Patterson. And DeRozan. Here we go. Patterson passes to DeRozan. Kicks it to Humphries. Second chance shot. Can't get it to go. Hornets shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. It falls. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
The pick wasn't ultra effective, but it got him just enough room for the score.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 14 fouls. At the line for your Raptors, Kyle Lowry. At the line for 2.
He gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Charlotte calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. down low. Yes! Absolutely, Clark. No one in his airspace on that dunk.
Yeah, but come on, Kevin. The defense can't let that happen.
I hope they let it happen more. It's fun to watch that guy fly.
Just a gift, 2 points they gave up. That's awful.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his 4th personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for your Raptors, Kyle Lowry. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6.
And they've got to score quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste at all.
That one off the back iron and out. And so they foul intentionally.
That's his 3rd personal foul. Penalty situation. At the line for your Raptors, Chris Humphries. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So both teams changing it up here. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. Felton kicks to Hairston. Cans the 3. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, you can't let them pound the ball and just milk those precious seconds away.
No other option here but to foul and hope for a few misses at the line.
Sean Livingston. At the line for 2.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. No luck that time either. Here's Walker. Misses. And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Yes, guys, I'm here with Kyle Lowry. And Kyle, following this win here tonight, as you head out on the road for your next one, what, if anything, changes in terms of the team's strategy?
We just got to take on the road and do everything we're supposed to do. We do at home and take on the road. We got a tough team coming up. Well-coached, well-played hard team, and we got to go out there and try to get that win.
Good luck out there on the road, Kyle. Thanks for the time. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. Well, that'll do it for now. Thanks for watching our coverage of the first round of the NBA playoffs. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We leave you now with our Jordan Player of the Game.
brought to you by Sprite. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Well, this certainly promises to be an exciting night of playoff basketball. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal as we get set for Game 6. The action coming to you from Chicago, where the Bulls will be hosting the series tonight up against the Indiana Pacers. For Indiana, they took Game 5 on their home floor. Tonight, on the road, they're looking to win another. An uphill battle, but one they are ready for. All right, big fella, I want some straight talk on the Indiana Pacers. And this is not based on numbers or stats or any of that stuff. It's just when you watch them play. Are they the best defensive team in the NBA?
I would have to say yes, and Ernie, numbers don't lie. They are the best on paper. They do everything well on the defensive end. However, there's still two problems I see with the Pacers. One, they can still falter in crunch time. And two, they do not have a lockdown perimeter guy.
That about wraps it up for now. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you next time.
Taking a look at Chicago. So Indiana wins the tip. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court right now for the Pacers. Paul George is out there with Hill. Then there's Ian Mahinmi. Then there's Solomon Hill, and it's Hill in at the guard position. Just 5 on the clock. The three from Hill, good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got the first 3 points tonight for the Pacers. Indiana on D. It's a 3-point game. They want that intensity to carry over from that victory on Friday.
Well, that could have been a lot closer than it was, but down the stretch, they were terrific.
Yeah, I thought so too. They did a great job closing the door on them, Steve.
The Bulls shooting their first free throw of the night.
And the line for the Bulls. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Outside Hill. Kicks it to George. Hill sets the screen for George. Here's the three. Hill, no good.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
Now here's Rose. He kicks it to Snell. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Hill. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Hill leading the charge. Hill dishes to Hill. Hill kicks to George. Hill a screen on Gasol. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
And we're about 1.5 minutes into the first quarter. Rose passes to Gasol. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Hill with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. Pick up by Hill. Back to George. Indiana moving it around. Hill kicks to Hill. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. And that's now 6 points for Hill.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Rose dishes to Butler. Passes it to Snell. Fires the three. No luck. So Indiana will take it the other way. Hill passes to Hill. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. From 11 feet away, and it's Chicago with the rebound.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Rose kicks to Mirotic. Mirotic sets the screen for Butler. To the wing right side. Rose in the post. He's guarded by Hill. And again, Chicago. No good. Indiana leading by 4. And George, here we go. Misses from close range.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Gasol, a screen on Hill. Rose dishes to Mirotic. 17-foot shot on the way. And again, Chicago. No good. The drive by Hill. Hill passes to Hill. He dishes it to George. The 3. George missing again.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
You got that right. I mean, he'll do it from three-point land or anywhere on the perimeter, really, because he is a deadly shooter. You've got to do a better job defensively.
Outside Hill. The dish to George. It's back to Hill. There's a screen. And George, here we go. Nice job coming off that screen. George has got his first points of the game.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Mirotic sets the screen for Rose. Now, here is Mirotic. He's guarded by Hill, and he gets it to go. Snell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Outside, George. Hill drives in. Outside, Hill. The shot's good on the assist by George. And that's now 9 points for Hill. Bulls trail by 4. Outside Rose. Mirotic sets the screen for Rose. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And they're sharing the ball, too, which I love. They're piling up the assist. We're seeing great offensive movement.
Allen's checked in for Hill. And so Mirotic nails both of them.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Now here is Hill. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And there's the pass to Mahinmi. Hill against Rose. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Indiana shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Free throw drops for Hill. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Bulls trail by 3. Here's Butler. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. The Bulls making a switch here. Noah's checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. Turner's checked in for Ian Mahinmi. The drive by Noah. Snell kicks to Rose. Mirotic sets the screen for Rose. He feeds it to Mirotic. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Pass to George. They set the screen. Here's Turner. Here's Snell. Feeds to Rose. Mirotic sets the screen for Rose. Now here is Mirotic, defended by Allen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Rose, and that one's good. Rose has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
You can tell he's in a lot of pain. They'll take a timeout so that trainer can help him out.
So for the Bulls, Gibson comes in for Tony Snell. And it's Heinrich in for Rose. And a change for the Pacers. Stuckey's checked in. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Turner with a screen for George. On the wing, Turner. Back to George. There's a screen. Dishes to Turner. Stolen by Noah. Fast break. Here we go. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
Now here is George. Turner with a screen for George. Noah against Turner. Back to George. 5 on the clock. From 11 feet away. And that one's good. George has got his 2nd bucket of the night. The Bulls have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Heinrich kicks to Butler. Mirotic dishes to Noah. Shot clock at 6. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Mirotic's shot is off. Indiana trailing here. Stuckey kicks to George. Turner with a screen on Gibson. Turner passes to George. Back to Turner. The feed to George. Shot from free throw range. George missing again.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Pulls up on the wing. Hits the front of the rim and out.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
Turner dishes to George. Now here is Hill. 9 points in the game so far. And the wide open shot from Stuckey. Gets a very good look and converts. And the Pacers lead by 1. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Gibson with the screen on Hill. To the left wing. From outside the arc. And Heinrich with the basket, the assist by Butler. Heinrich's got his first 3 points of the game.
How about that screen by Noah?
And the Pacers call time here. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I briefly spoke with Tom Thibodeau. When we talked about what they'll try to do on defense, he told me they're going to have to do everything they can to neutralize their opponent's high flyers, saying, quote, "We can't play above the rim like these guys, so we'll have to do our best to keep them away from the hoop." Gentlemen, easier said than done.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Muscala, he's checked in for Mirotic. And the Pacers also making a change. Miles is checked in. Here's Stuckey. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Stuckey's got the game tied up here for the Pacers. Chicago has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Butler is screen on Stuckey. Over to the wing. And Muscala kicks to Gibson. Pass to Noah. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Now the Pacers moving it up. Kicks to George. Stuckey passes to Miles. Back to Stuckey. The 3 from George. Can't get it to go. Now Chicago takes it the other way. 1:52 left in the first quarter. Heinrich dishes to Butler. Heinrich outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Gibson. And a great assist by Heinrich as that one goes in. And the Bulls lead by 2. The Pacers have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. And the wide open shot from Stuckey. The shot by Turner, no good.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
Heinrich outside. He kicks it to Gibson. The shot misses. George with the defensive effort. Indiana's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. To the inside. Here's Allen. Good. Allen's got his first points of the game.
Great looking bounce pass to set up that play.
The Bulls shooting 47% here so far. Heinrich against Stuckey. Heinrich kicks to Muscala. Outside Butler. Noah with a screen for Butler. Heinrich outside. Fires for 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
Allen, a screen on Gibson. Now here's Turner. Not a lot of room. Out to the right wing. Here's Miles. Rebound by the Bulls. Heinrich outside. Butler attacking. Can't get it to fall.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Bulls lead by 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
Western Conference first, Kawhi Leonard and the San Antonio Spurs go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Live this Tuesday night.
And thanks for tuning in as we get back to the action of our broadcast here of Game 6. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
And this team has done a nice job on the glass. I think that's how they've built this lead. They've been very physical, really established a presence in the paint.
Well, they've chased down those balls. As soon as they've hit the iron, they've been chasing them down. That's been a solid effort by them. The Bulls leading by 3 on the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. George Hill out there with Rodney Stuckey. Then there's Hill. Then there's Ian Mahinmi. And it's Miles in at the 3 slot. They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open looks.
Hill. And the call will be against George Hill. That's his first foul.
What a great play to sacrifice his body and take the hit.
Yeah, I thought that was excellent awareness and anticipation to beat him to the spot there.
Well, Chicago has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Heinrich against Stuckey. Pass to Rose. There's a good screen. Clock at 6. The baseline J. It's Chicago with another bucket. Hill with it. Hill sets the screen for Hill. Hill, a screen on Rose. Hill passes to Hill. It's back to Hill. He dishes it to Stuckey. 4 on the clock. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 3 assists now in this one.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Stuckey against Heinrich. Here's Muskawa. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Now let's take a brief moment to see which teams were the best at shooting the ball from deep in the regular season. The Bulls third.
Boy, this team has an awful lot of confidence, Kevin, from behind the three-point line. I think in large measure because they have multiple three-point shooters. They don't have to rely on 1 or 2 guys. They've got a number of capable three-point shooters, and that gives you confidence as a team.
The first free throw is good. Hill, he's checked in for Indiana. He's perfect from the line this time.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Miles dishes to Hill. Lets it go with a 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Boy, his performance from long range has been incredible.
I know that was your shot, Steve, and today it's his too.
Rose kicks to Heinrich. Outside Rose. Gasol setting the pick for Rose. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. The shot will not go. Pacers trail by 4. Outside Hill. The dish to Hill. Now Miles. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Out left to the wing. 3-pointer. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 4 assists now tonight.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
Well, I felt like his defense was letting him down out there, guys, so he wanted to get a timeout to talk it over and try to tighten things up here.
You know, a part of coaching, a lot of coaching actually is making sure that momentum never gets too far away from your team. That's a good timeout.
Mirotic is checked in for Chicago. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to hear the advice Frank Vogel gave to his team during that last break. He focused on their offense and said to his guys, make the extra pass. Don't try to play hero ball and do it by yourself. That ends up leading to bad shots. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. Here's Snell. He's got 6. Rose can't get that one to fall. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
Yeah, this is like a clinic out there, guys. This is exactly how you attack a defense. Move the ball, sharp cuts, but really a nice pace to their offense.
The Pacers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for Hill. He's got 13 points, and he's hit 4 from beyond the arc. A weapon with those 3-point shots.
Yeah, you said it. I mean, he is using the long-range jumper to deadly effect, Clark.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Rose goes in. The teardrop falls in. Rose has got 10 points.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Hill kicks to Miles. Outside Hill. Now the pass to Miles. He feeds it to Hill. Dishes to Mahinmi. Pass to Miles. 5 on the clock from past the arc. Hill, no good. Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Rose passes to Heinrich. Right side Gasol. There's the foul. It's on Mahinmi.
And another foul would give him 3 before the half, something to keep our eyes on.
Here's Rose. He's got 10. Mirotic has a wide open look. No good with the triple. Hill has the open look. Mirotic grabs the miss.
I'll tell you what, the mid-range shot is not the easiest one to make, but when you've got daylight like he had there, I mean, those are shots you want to make.
Mirotic sets the screen for Heinrich. And Rose, wide open, he shoots. That doesn't go either for Rose. Indiana's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. The drive by Hill. He got right to the cup using that screen. And the Pacers lead by 1. Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
Yeah, good one here. Guys, this is going to be fun to watch. 2 evenly matched teams, both teams playing hard.
Now here's Rose. There's the 3. Good, and Heinrich gets the assist. And it's 13 points for Derrick Rose.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Out to the right wing. Rose with the double team. Hill dishes to Hill. Outside Hill. Shoots. Connects. The jumper drops. Hill's got the game tied up here for the Pacers. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Mirotic sets the screen for Rose. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Excellent game we've seen from Derrick Rose. 13 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
The Bulls have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. And he makes the first. Some changes for Chicago. Joakim Noah is checked in for Gasol. Gibson comes in for Tony Snell. And it's Butler in for Kirk Heinrich. Allen's checked in for the Pacers. And he can't hit the second. For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Hill with it. And Rose picks him up defensively. Feeds it to Miles. Allen, a screen on Butler. Hill drives in. Here's Allen. Here's Mahinmi. A beautiful reverse layup. Mahimi's got his first 2 points of the night. No shortage of drama here early on.
Well, neither team can grasp control of this thing. I mean, both teams trying to get a hold of it.
What do you think, Steve?
Well, yeah, 8 lead changes already. I mean, that's a big number this early in the game. So we're in for a treat tonight. This is a competitive matchup.
Stolen. Outside Hill. There's the feed to Allen. Right wing. Hill kicks to Hill. Shot clock at 5. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And there's Miles. That's good on the assist by Hill. Hill's got his 5th assist in this one. Bulls trail by 3. Noah with a screen for Butler. No good off the pick.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Hill passes to Hill. Chicago has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Here's the screen. Now here is Mirotic. He's guarded by Hill. And here is Hill. He's got 5. Right side Hill. Now here is Hill. Takes it from 10. Here's Mahinmi. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And, you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
It's his first trip to the line. And he can't get the first one. And some changes here for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Solomon Hill. Paul George comes in for C.J. Miles. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for George Hill. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
And the free throws are starting to pile up a little bit here, more so than in the first quarter.
And that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Rose kicks to Butler. Rose against Stuckey. Pass to Mirotic. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. For Chicago, they have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
At the line for the Bulls, 1 shot.
And so he hits the technical free throw. The Pacers making a change here. Hill's checked in. Stuckey against Butler. 6 to shoot. Rose against Hill. Noah tips it back in. It's a tie ball game.
Relentless on the glass is what he is, and that tip-in was the result of all the hard work he puts in down low.
Stuckey into the lane. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Rose. Some good defense in the NBA, so let's check out the leaders. Number 1, the Bulls. The Pacers 4th.
You know what? We were lucky to see both of these teams do their thing on defense during the regular season. I mean, you talk about blocks, steals, outstanding rebounding. They were able to keep their opponents from scoring fairly consistently.
The Pacers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Free throw, good. Stuckey.
Their biggest problem is dealing with Stuckey. He has 8 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
Yeah, he's got to take his time behind the arc.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Chicago trailing here. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession.
Not the kind of pass you want to be making right there. He's lucky it wasn't stolen.
The Pacers have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Kicks it to Hill. Shot clock at 6. From deep, George. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside Rose. And that misses. That would have put him up.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Stuckey dishes to George. Back to Stuckey. Hill has the open look. Basket is good. The assist from Stuckey. 16 points for Hill.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Now here's Rose. 14 points for him. Mirotic has a wide open look. And again, no good by Chicago. Pacers leading by 3. Hill has the open look. Off target with his 3. Chicago's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Passes it to Gibson. Fades. That's good. Gibson's got his second bucket of the game to go. 1:10 left to play here in the half. Stuckey kicks to Allen. There's the pick. Hill up top. He dishes it to Allen. Stuckey passes to Allen. Clock at 6. Back to Stuckey. The 3 from Hill. Again missing Hill. They play the clock right, Steve. They can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, just have to time it right. Make sure you work the clock correctly. You get 2 possessions out of this.
Now here's Rose. Noah with a screen on George. Butler. And Turner with the block. Noah dishes to Butler. Tries again. And it's good. Clarky talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of that.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
Well, these are the kinds of games you love. I mean, 2 good teams going head-to-head, an even matchup, and both sides very competitive, on their toes tonight.
Outside for George. And stolen by Mirotic. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Butler, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Beautiful finger roll to cap that drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
Second quarter ends in a tight one. It's the Bulls up by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. Chicago leading by 3. D. Rose and Jimmy Butler at the back. Pau Gasol is out there with Mirotic, and it's Snell in at the small forward. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Gasol kicks to Snell. Gasol passes to Snell. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Butler. No luck. And Indiana will come the other way. Outside Hill. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Hill's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Pacers. Chicago's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Rose dishes to Mirotic. Back to Rose. He kicks it to Mirotic. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. 6 points for Nikola Mirotic.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
The drive by Hill. Gasol with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Hill. Outside Butler. The dish now to Rose. Right side Rose. Shoots from 14. George with the defensive effort.
Gotta like the defense not quitting on the play and getting a hand in the face.
Sure do. With a tough defender breathing down your neck, that makes it not an easy shot.
Now here is Hill. 7 points in the game. He feeds it to Hill. And George, here we go. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. George has got his third basket of the night. Bulls have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Gasol, a screen on Hill. Picked away for the lead. And he lays it up and in. Hill's got 4 this quarter.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
Chicago trailing here. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Rose kicks to Butler. And there's the pass to Mirotic.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
The first one falls. Hill, he's checked in for Turner. So he gets them both. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Hill drives in. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Well, still a great start to the half after hitting their first 3, even before that miss.
Here's Rose. Connects on the 9-footer. Rose has got 16.
Boy, I'm surprised he took that shot. He was at a huge size disadvantage in that matchup, but boy, great job to bury it.
There's the pick. George passes to Mahinmi. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Hill.
Coming out strong here in the third quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Muscala, he's checked in for Mirotic. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Frank Vogel had to say to his team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Paul George. Their offense is most effective, Coach said, when he is most involved. And they're looking for total involvement from him for the rest of this game. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
And as always, Doris, thank you. The Pacers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Mahinmi dishes to Hill. Outside, George. Hill sets the screen for George. Clock at 4. With the second effort, they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
Pacers have missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet. And Hill, no good on that one. Bulls have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Rose gets to Gasol. Dishes to Butler. Pass to Snell. Rose with the ball. He's picked up by Hill. Rose passes to Butler. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Indiana leading. Hill kicks to George. There's the pick to the middle.
Yeah, the defender draped all over. Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pacers?
These long-range shots look like layups out there, guys.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
And the second free throw, good. Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside Rose. Feeds it to Butler. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. The free throw drops for Butler. And so Butler nails both of them. And here are the Pacers now. Hill dishes to George. It's back to Hill. All alone. Rebound by the Bulls. Muscala's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Outside Rose. Outside Butler. There's the triple. Rebound by Mahinmi. Mahimi's got his 7th rebound here tonight. George passes to Hill. Outside Hill. Outside George. It's back to Hill. 6 to shoot. Tries again. And here, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. For Indiana, they have really been struggling with their free throws, only made 5. More misses than makes so far. No good on that one. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Indiana. That one is no good. Bulls have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. Here's Rose. He's got 16. Left side Gasol. Rose against Stuckey. Rose, no good.
Difficult shot from mid-range, and the defense was all over him.
Boy, I like the closeout there, Steve. Well done.
Nobody near George. And good coming on the assist by Rodney Stuckey.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
And it's Paul George with the foul. Joakim Noah's checked in for Chicago. Gibson comes in for Derrick Rose. Lavoy Allen's checked in for the Pacers. Here's Butler. The feed now to Noah. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. In a moment now to show you some of the league's leaders from the regular season. This time, the top rebounders at the small forward position. Second is Paul George.
And maybe they're not the biggest or strongest players in the front court, but that hasn't limited their ability to get in there, mix it up, and come up with a lot of rebounds night in and night out.
Yeah, you mentioned their lack of size and strength compared to the post players around the NBA, but I've always found that the best rebounders usually aren't the biggest guys. They're the most tenacious, and they have excellent timing and the ability to get off their feet multiple times quicker than their opponent.
And he makes the first.
Boy, a perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
Yeah, that's keeping them close. It's going to take a full effort here in the second half, but they've got to continue to knock down these free throws.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. For Indiana, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. And it's Hill penetrating. And here's George for three. George missing again.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it.
Well, true. The defenders shouldn't relax just because he missed that one. He's capable of getting hot in a hurry.
Here's Snell. He has 6. And Muscala kicks to Snell. Shot clock at 5. Charity stripe shot. They get it again. And the call will be against Joakim Noah. That's his first foul. Indiana's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Stuckey into the lane. Noah with the block. Butler kicks to Snell. First trip to the line for him here.
Tony Snell. At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Not a typical trip to the line for him there. He had been knocking them down today.
Stuckey dishes to Hill. And here's George for 3. That doesn't go either for George.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Jimmy Butler. At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
Free throw, good Butler.
Take a look at what Butler's done. He's got 8 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
Which can't be undervalued, Clark. So many times a game can come down to which team wins the free throw battle.
The Bulls making a switch here. Moore's checked in. And so Butler nails both of them. Here's Hill. He's got 9. Stuckey outside. Hill a screen on Butler. Stuckey with it. Butler covering. The 3 from Hill. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Gibson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Gibson with the screen on Hill. And Moore kicks to Gibson. Pass to Noah. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. That one a little long.
Great look. Disappointing result.
You know, most times he knocks that one down.
Outside, George. Stuckey passes to Allen. Shot to stop the drought. Noah with the block. Snell dishes to Moore. Kicks to Gibson. Into Noah. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. The Bulls making a switch here. Mirotic is checked in.
Coming onto the floor for your Bulls, Nikola Mirotic.
Indiana's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. Hill kicks to Stuckey. It's back to Hill. Stuckey outside. Hill a screen on Butler. Stuckey into the lane. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Hill. Great defense that time from Noah.
I tell you, the defense was right there, just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful.
Now here's Gibson. Passes to Snell. Mirotic with it. Hill's there, and the shot is good.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. He saw the smaller man on him, took it straight to the basket.
Timeout called the Pacers.
They've already picked up a number of fouls here, and they're in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet, keeping their hands up, and defending without fouling.
The Pacers making a switch here. Turner's checked in. Indiana trailing here. Hill kicks to Turner. Down low. Here's Stuckey. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Chicago's gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the 3rd. Still 0 for 3. 1:51 left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Mirotic. And the 3 off target. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin and Steve. I mean, everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
Well, it makes it so much tougher to defend, too, when you have to account for all 5 offensive players, and the ball just moves so quickly. Tough to defend that.
Here's Snell, following the basket by George Hill. Clock at 6. Snell kicks to Butler. That one wide left.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Stuckey drives inside, and the shot is good. Stuckey's got the lead up to 4 now for the Pacers.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
Yeah, and until they do, the problems inside are only going to get worse.
Here's Snell. He's got 6. Left side, Butler. Butler missing again.
Oh, boy, he is just cold as ice. I don't think he's going to be the one to help them cut into the lead.
Out to Stuckey. Back to Turner. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Bulls from the top of the key. That's good on the jump shot. Butler's got 6 in the quarter. There's 10 seconds left in the 3rd. And George, here we go. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. It's going to go on Nikola Mirotic. The Pacers have really been struggling with their free throws, only made 5. More misses than makes so far. First free throw is good. Both teams will make substitutions. He doesn't get the second one. Here's Rose. Shot is off. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Pacers lead by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us.
The deciding game of round 1 in the East. Dwayne Wade and the Miami Heat take on Al Horford and the Atlanta Hawks this Tuesday, 7 p.m. Central Time.
And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Turner is out there with Mahinmi. Then there's Hill. Then it's Paul George. And it's Hill in at the 1 spot. Now here's Turner. 3-pointer. Hill, no good. Hill against Rose. He dishes it to Butler. 6 on the shot clock to tie it up. Rebound by Mahinmi. Pacers leading by 3. On the wing, Turner, defended by Gasol. Outside, Hill. Hill drives in. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. And it's 13 points for Hill.
Well, he wasn't fazed at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Now here's Rose. The dish to Mirotic. Fires the 3. Rebound by Mahinmi. Mahimi's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Turner with a screen on Rose. Hill against Rose. Outside Hill. Lets it go with the 3. No good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And it's Rose penetrating. Here's Muscala, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
Hill, he's checked in for Turner.
At the line for the Bulls, 1 shot.
Indiana's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Hill passes to George. It's back to Hill. Mahinmi dishes to Hill. Off target from 3-point range.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game eventually.
Here's Mirotic. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
He's playing selfishly now, guys. He's just trying to get as many shots up as he can. Doesn't look at all concerned about his teammates.
Now here is Hill. Hill kicks to Hill. Good. The assist goes to Hill. And that's 15 points for Hill.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade and replenish your energy for the late game push.
And refocus, Kevin. You got to take care of your body, and I think we ought to drink some Gatorade here too. I thought I noticed some slip-ups here the last couple minutes from your end on the play-by-play.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Tom Thibodeau was giving to his team. He hasn't been happy with their shot selection. He told them, we're forcing things out there, guys. Space the floor, make the extra pass, work for the open shot in the flow of our offense. We'll see if they heed that advice, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. And George, here we go. And it's been a tough game for him offensively. Outside Rose. There's a good screen to the wing on the left. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Here's Mirotic. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. George passes to Hill. He kicks to Hill. The pass to Hill. Beyond the arc. Again missing Hill. Bulls have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Butler dishes to Gasol. Back to Butler. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Butler's got it all tied up now for the Bulls. Indiana's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Hill kicks to Hill. Good, the assist goes to Hill. Hill's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Gasol setting the pick for Rose. He feeds it to Butler. Mirotic has a wide open look. Another one falls for Chicago.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
And it's Hill penetrating. Again missing Hill. Bulls have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Snell, the pass to Rose. Pass to Gasol. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
I thought he rushed it a little bit, guys, because he had a clean look, just lost his focus.
And that one misses.
In the big picture, Kevin, he's getting to the line consistently, and that's giving them a boost, even though he hasn't made all of his foul shots.
So he comes up empty at the line.
Kevin, it's obvious he's not a good free throw shooter. It's been borne out by what you've seen here.
Rose with the ball. He's picked up by Hill. Rose kicks to Butler. Gasol setting the pick for Butler. To take the lead. It's hauled in by George. George has got his 5th rebound in this one. On the wing, Hill. Back to George. The kick out to Hill. Outside, George. Left side, George. Looking to get back on track here. And the basket good.
They'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential that they're going to pull this game out.
Chicago trailing here. Outside Rose. Butler. Shot is no good. Hill with some nice D. Indiana's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Outside, George. Hill kicks to Hill. It's back to Hill. Outside for George. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And now a 4-point Indiana lead.
Well, it's been a tale of two halves, hasn't it, guys? After a terrible first half, he's really picking it up.
Rose dishes to Mirotic. All sorts of time. Rebound by Mahimi. Mahimi's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Now, here is George. No good from 11 feet.
Very porous defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make that one.
And Rose, wide open. He shoots. No good with the triple.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
Hill against Rose. Hill kicks to George. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Bulls. Butler's got 6 rebounds in the game.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the board.
Yeah, both teams have really put in a terrific effort down low.
Gasol's shot is good.
The defense starting to falter. I think we're seeing some tired legs there, Clark.
Indiana leading. Timeout called the Pacers.
Well, they were getting tired out there. A quick timeout gives them an opportunity to catch their breath.
Here's Hill. Dishes to George. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw lines.
This is what this team is all about right here. They're forcing their way inside and having a lot of success. That's their identity. They're a pounded inside team, and that's what they're showing us. Looking at the game for George, he's got 16 points and the 1 steal.
He's just been making one play after another, from one baseline to the other, covering the whole court.
Full throttle up and down the court. He has not let up one bit.
Here's Snell, outside for Gasol. Here's Snell. Outside Butler. Releases. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. George has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Hill has the open look. Rebounded by Rose. Rose has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Butler is screen on Hill. Rose passes to Snell. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gasol. The Pacers pull it in.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Feeds it to George. Pass to Hill. Back to George. It's stolen. Rose against Hill. Rose attacking. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Unbelievable basket. What a huge height disadvantage. I thought for sure he would be blocked.
Not this fella, Steve. Not at this stage of the game. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way.
Hill sets the screen for Hill. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line to try to make it a 3-point play.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Free throw drops for Hill.
Great and one play right there. Tacks another point onto the lead. And I'll tell you what, guys, he's really showing us a killer instinct.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're down by 5. We've got 1:55 left in the 4th quarter. Butler dishes to Snell. Gasol, a screen on George. Rose attacking, and he uses the glass on the way. Rose has got 4 points in the quarter.
Loose defense at such a critical time. You're better off sending him to the line than giving him 2 points.
And the Pacers call time here. They're leading by 3. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Hill. 1:37 left in the game. Here's George. Gasol with the block. Rose with the ball. He's picked up by Hill.
He's not a guy they're going to be able to count on the way he's playing in this quarter.
There's the feed to George. It's back to Hill. Outside, George. The 11-footer. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Nice work there. Steps up, knocks them down, and makes it a 2-possession game.
Rose gets to Gasol. Outside Butler. Passes it to Rose. Launches it. Rose with another miss. And Indiana shooting at a decent 44% clip here. George passes to Hill. The baseline jam. Almost, but it rolls out. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rose kicks to Mirotic. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. And that bucket ignites the crowd.
Crucial bucket there, and you hear it in their reaction.
And you can feel the energy throughout this building right now. What a huge shot. Yeah, you got to freeze the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
A few misses at the line, and they're in good shape.
Taj Gibson's checked in for the Bulls. Drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game. Chicago calls timeout. They trail by 5. 20 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
I think the coach is telling them here to just take the easy points in a hurry, and then you got to foul right away.
I don't think they necessarily need to just foul blindly right away here. Still go for a steal before you send one of them to the foul line.
.20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Floats one. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Three-pointer, Butler. The shot is off. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
That's his second personal foul. Penalty situation. Two shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of two is good. That puts them up by 5. Rose with the ball. Misses there. And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
And now let's go over to Doris Burke on the sideline for an interview with the Jordan Player of the Game. Doris, take it away.
Yes, I'm here with Paul George. And Paul, a strong defensive effort for your team, and it seems like this is a major part of this team's identity.
I mean, we take pride in our defense. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what we hang our hats on is, locking down when it counts. And we stayed together and pulled this one out.
Championships rely heavily on defense, Paul. It's a great place to start. Guys, over to you.
All right, Doris, thanks. Well, that'll do it for now. Thanks for watching our coverage of the first round of the NBA playoffs. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We leave you now with our Jordan Player of the Game.